Once upon a time, the wind blew heavier through the trees and trunks of the town, filled with ambitious dreamers who wished to be performers, lined up with scripts in their hands and hope in their hearts. Amongst them, a young lady crowned in brunette, wrapped in violet, name tag hanging on her neck, wrote Caitlin Knight. Her beauty stood out along with her unique choice of interaction. She was having a serious conversation with nothing. Soon, her sound and voice invited whispers and stares. The large mahogany theater doors opened as a man, and a blue suit and blonde hair stepped out. His sharp eyes glared at the crowd who had been waiting for hours. His expression screamed, "Be afraid of me," or "I am cool and scary," and he gasped, "Alice Boone!" His fingers started to waggle in blue and yellow. Her face turned pale as her shoulders squared. A path then parted, she walked down it and disappeared into the theater. Minutes then hour passed, and at last, the young girl in violet walked out of the theater with a proud smile. Yet unexpectedly, a vile horde of idiots approached her with gruesome grins. You must be that delusional girl everyone's talking about. One said. He chuckled with the other idiots who continued to mock her even after the sun set and the theater had shut its doors. Oh, I'm quite amazed you even audition. Not that you have a dance at all, I mean. Their hurtful words continued to stab her where it hurts. Until then, they all vanished like dust in the cold air, gone like they were never there. Replacing them were beautiful ladies. Behind them, a carriage opened and welcomed her. She dashed inside and quickly fled down to the hills of green, where the stars shine brightest. It stopped at a small cottage, warm and cozy. She entered a room with a soft little bed and the fireplace brightly lit. Without a second thought, she leaps on the bed and dozes off. Morning came like a hiss. The warm blankets still covering her with a smile. The warm blankets still covering her with a smile. She got up and was ready to continue her job as a librarian at a local library. As she strolled the town, she noticed a never-ending rainbow of trees and the bright smile of the townsfolk faces, unusually warm and welcoming. Oh, and the others followed her from behind. Battlers and maids, ladies and gentlemen. But once she arrived, it was their turn to pierce into thin air. The initial bright face turned dull and empty once again. She walked around the library. As usual, she took a glimpse of the books and organized them untidy. But today, she felt uneasy. Someone was watching her. A sound of wheels started to approach her. She turned to see a lovely lady who looked not so different from her. She holds out her hands. "Amalfa!" Ever since their encounter, the two have always been inseparable. Alpha would accompany her to audition or simply spend time with her. "Oh, I dream of becoming the greatest performer in theaters," she would tell Alpha, "but I'm afraid of failing and embracing myself in front of everyone." And Alpha would reply either with a simple smile or she would take Caitlin's hands and say, "Oh, relax, Caitlin. Remember what I always say, take a deep breath. Oh, you can do it." Until she finally made it as a lead role in a magnificent performance. She danced across the stage as the applause admired her, and her heart was filled with joy. At the end of the day, she would return home not to the cottage, but to a small run-down flat and told Alba all about her day, while Alba sat and listened with a sour smile. Thank you, she says, and for the first time in months of their friendship, Alda's eyes sparkled as tears ran down her cheeks, and she gave her a comforting hug. Days soon passed, and her search for Alba never stopped. It then turned to months and years. Although later on, she knew that Alba was just her imagination that leaked on her reality. She couldn't stop searching. Oh, wherever could Alba be? But with every spin she did on stage and every note she sang, there's a reminiscence of Alba. And every bow at the end of her performances, she always replayed Alba's motivation. Take a deep breath. I did it. The end.